just another ancient relic. Keeper of secrets and dialect. Expect to keep connecting parts together, even when more than ever they're indirect. Yet so clever to revert after birth. Came to earth to reverse culture, pre-envisioned the scorchers, scavengers of vultures, structure, sculpture, and torture. Carved to predetermine the destruction of the vermin, squirming for freedom from the clutches. Became a bunch of destructiveness, can't possess. Need to understand there's no thing as ugliness except in ignorance. Propose personal perception, interpretation, interception. Wild misconception, faulty relation. It's up to you to make it predetermined and destined. I suggest an investment, time in the interesting. Find what you love or it's all depressing. Life is meaning when given the blessing.
Hey yo, my passion lies in rapping. Have my course of scratching. If I die and go to hell, worry about it when it happens. Cause when the devil's in a good mood, we sip on brews and McCormick. We'll be drinking Hennessy, but me and the devil, we can't afford it. On your doorstep, half of these kids wash at it. With the same shotgun that we used to kill Pac, son. Got into some beef with Diddy. Shot at him, it's been kill Biggie.
Really?
God, that's just silly. When I was in the 5th grade trying to get my dick laid, I wasn't concerned about killing rappers. Well, nowadays I am, cause I'm a sick ass MC and can't nobody fucking touch me.
Diction, dialect, apprehension, depictions of words written, wrote for comprehension. Mention music made inventions, invite intervention, relaxation, inspiration, and a ration type suspension. Continue guessing, giving blessing, question lessons, rest in heaven. Living levels, spin the vinyl, little devil, this is final. Finished and diminished means the mission was accomplished, acquired and accomplished, distinguished what we've established. Abolished all the bullish and embellished, all admonished, fully brandished, never astonished, fully damaged for the cherished.
Spoken, written, wrote, and spoken, choking upon a psalm and a prayer. Beware, I'm not the only one who's scared. Not the only one to take a dare. I'll share embarrassment, I cherished it. It's not fair, but I found it rare, man. So I went and searched and envisioned. But something was missing. Something was missing. Not the kissing, the tenderness of your lips when your tongue slips. I'm young and whipped. I lost and waited for it, but ignored it until I couldn't sit still and chill. And against my will, I couldn't afford it. But I still gave them what they were searching for, and it made you hate me more.
Even though I kick it with Satan, God, I pray someday I will not be astray. Let me return because the lesson that I've learned is live and let live and give no tears to those that burn. In turn, the other cheek tried to live by for an eye, ended up blind. Plus the wicked and the weary are weak, cause there ain't nothing here for me to find. I still feel contentness with my repentance when it's an endless battle, never won. Prodigal son, stand shunned by my own Lord. In my rhymes, I know at times I've offended you. If it's not too late, I appreciate a spot up there in heaven too. I can't survive amongst the thieving heathens still dreaming of demons. It's nothing sacred, I said softened by the coffins and the toxins and the hatred.
What we have is a brand new sound. Brand new sound.
This is just a perception of what they forgot to mention. So take in each lesson and stop second guessing. Don't read the scriptures, know the patience, being the mixture we got. Taught literature to depict her intelligence, find relevance and meaning. It's for screening an obscene teen soda meaning I've never seen something so serene and threatening. Being keen worries me of other human beings and what I'm seeing. It's all depleting. No way to express distress, no test to fix this mess. It's hardly pressed. Simon says there's nothing left. Civil unrest and stress. At best, we confess with less. Angus by an X, kill the insects and pests. Hide the answers carved into the deaths. And only in death will we be refreshed. The story's told.
It's told.
Make me feel so cold.
So cold.
Never want to grow old.
Fuck this scheme I fold.
The story's told.
It's told.
Make me feel so cold.
So cold.
Never want to grow old. Fuck this game I fold.
We give love back.
so bold. If we could just hold a common human goal. And if I could breathe, believe, relieve the grief, I need to find better than the leaf for relief. Cause I'm on a streak and there's nothing better. Sweet like butter, yet bitter, never a quitter. Day to get her, but you don't take the chance. Life needs romance, no need for pants. People are naked with ignorance, hence we blindly dance. Bumping grind since our innocence.
I'm still writing the same song, spitting the same verse. I'm proving the same point, I'm using the same words. I'm trying to push this pen across this paper, trying to stay tight. I'm the superhero, it's my job to save the day. Right, wrong, it's my job to write songs. It's your job to love me and to be my baby's mom. It goes Isaac, Newton, Copernicus and Galileo. Face it, I'm an infiltration matrix like I'm Neo. My brain's been trained with logic books and resin. I prophesize the future while you hypothesize the present. Our rhymes, scenes, even reason, barely breathing. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't bend your theories after I got a hold of them and put holes in them.
Pathetic, get it, I said it because I never let it be embedded. Instead it just reflected and a shine, like the hit of a snare or a chime that reminds the blind. To see is to just believe.
I try to fool reality, I steady disrupt the God's laws. I'm a freedom fighter, find me dying for a lost cause. Which means you heaven to me, but hell to them, or well with them. Different, so I don't think that we can help with them. But that's a philosophy in this country nowadays, isn't it? Fuck them if they poor and help them if they rich and ignorant. I live life and give life and make life while you make life. I can nothing above life, and why y'all kill for oil, I love life.
Give up and start joining me, annoying. They're toying with employing, they're just going to kill the pests. Inspect the mess, they left distressed because they invest only on a guess and only in death will they have breath. And if I could just breathe, no covers or sheets. Sturdy words and beats in which strive for my arrival. You retreat, decipher victory and defeat. Stand tall and take a seat or just let it ride with the melody jealously. Use hurt to gain and pertain the same frame of mind, one of a kind. Reasons for trying, make you high in all aspects and lines. Feeling fine, Corona in line, nothing better than the rhyme. Vinylists, fat shit spit, spun fun for everyone. Not to annoy, just to enjoy. Hip hop, don't stop, it keeps our minds employed. Take a mental steroid, there's nothing to avoid. Doesn't matter, your status, grab the apparatus, place it on your face so you can suffocate away the sadness and replace it with grace.
Alright. You said I love you. When I kiss you, I think I need you. I said I'm half retarded and naive enough to believe you. Well, I didn't say that, but you can tell by my expression. I was young and dumb and had to pay my dues and learn my lessons. My blessing came in the form of cancer-causing pathogens that are overpriced illegal drug and you can taste addiction packaged in. And if you hate me so much, why don't you just leave here? You're drowning in my tears and we ain't got no air to breathe here.
It's dynamic, the panic seems like the Titanic. Can it ever be reprimanded? Handed where you landed, you stranded. My hand it slipped, you tripped, so I left you behind, but only to come back and claim you was mine. And with time, you forget what's said, look ahead instead. You may have bled, but only for the purpose to learn. This concern is to earn it. I'll burn it in a fire called desire. I'll retire when I'm tired, but for now I'm just inspired. Take a breather. Take a breather.
Life lets loss and it causes complication. Minds make drama, which creates exaggeration. Trying to breathe out, but I'm clogged up by inhalation. I'm placing myself in an abrasive situation.
Inhale influence. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale.
Now I'm taking a breather. It's not all that profound that they found out the world was round. What really would have been outlandish is if our planet was really flat. I got better things to do, I'm kinda busy, so please excuse me. I'm too gifted for this kitchen, misconstrued, so don't abuse me. Like you do your hands that y'all serve affliction to. I respect my fingers, they emit shit y'all are addicted to. And I would love to accommodate your gravity with my audacity. Haphazardly, I casually speak blasphemy. And the only real difference between me and you is, in my existence I examine all the evidence and clues, kid.
Inhale.
Living within, smitten, we're getting within a given religion. I'll sit in but never follow. Sometimes it's just too hard to swallow. I'll wallow, empty-hearted and hollow until I'm breathing. I'm freezing, teasing for reasons, being beaten for believing.
Take a breather. Take a breather.
Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale.
In an environment and society based on hypocrisies and contradictions, it is not impossible to be a person of morals and conviction. If you put a space between the I am and the possible and impossible, you can make an unfathomable quite probable and an unmanageable almost logical.
This strategy for tragedy had me questioning the casualties. It's fragile, see?
And when I finally sell some LPs and people hear my verses, I barely scratch the surface of what my purpose is. I'm trying to be heard, but I'm also trying to be understood. I'm tired of being the undergrad of the underground.
Got a better sound, captivating surround. Say straight, breathing out, only constraint is doubt. I wanna make you proud, well for now I'll find somehow. Stacked in infractions, show satisfaction is just a reaction. And whatever happens, and as long as my heart is tapping, at least I know I'll have my rapping.
Very good. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And we'll go on to the hip and leg exercises.
Stashed in my evasive, persuasive common sense. Now it's up to you what you do represent. You can a pen can then again be written on cement. Been resident, and in my eyes it's not the vandalized. Here with no constraint of where we lived our lives. It's a place in an existence, if it's never since we were infants. I want to leave it when I'm gone. I know I will hit Mr. Searching for the secrets, knew the answers all along. Where I belong is where it fits, too bad it's switched.
719, warning sign, danger. Rearrange strangers, offering dangerous rides home to your children. Bewildering in every way, shape, and form. You best prepare for a storm, accompanied by lightning and other frightening shit. While I'm fighting MCs for writing insightful and shit. The manifestation of revenge from your vengeful God. Searching for the secrets, knew the answers all along.
Mind's been made up, but this mask and makeup may take up my lack of self-esteem. How I forgot to dream since everything feels surreal. There's no more appeal, it's ideal. I wish for an inch of inspiration. Clench and I pinch this irritation. It won't go away and its remains outrageously contagious. Makes sense, and all these days, through the strain, it felt so wrong. Searching for the secrets, knew the answers all along.
Something going on here, something's going wrong here. And when they find out where I'm hiding, gonna drop the bombs here and kill all these innocent people, please. I swore that they had nothing to do with all my evil deeds. Sometimes I feel like I'm speaking and preaching to one big close to mine. I hate to cross the line, but these motherfucking apostles was blind. Disciples too, I'll fight for you until my bitter death and speak the truth until you're deaf and I ain't got no breath.
Yeah, serenity. Yeah, Symphonic. It's so friendly. Perfection peaks. People seek envisionments and investments, when in reality it's actually outside salary and testament. So proud tends to wait for fate to intervene the scheme. Every ride that everyone seems to have seen, a dream driven by non-living, lifeless, inspireless, wireless intentions of their own inventions. Drain the drone succession, guessing they're as dumb as they look. Hooked on fake hooks, need to wait for checkmate with my rooks. They gather together, it's an army to be defeating enemies and taking the king. The queen, what does it mean? Derived from a pond beyond the dream. She seems to come from nothing to a machine, and somehow everyone's bowing beneath, missing doubt and disbelief, ruling with all she needs, a little bit of fear and grief. Swords drawn from the sheath, armed and ready, respectively withdrew. I knew it'd end with nothing but a mess between friends, a nice and needy treaty composed nearly of what I need to feed me. Stalemate, can't create a way to escape, but also can't find a way to wipe you from the slate. Wait, we can play it straight. Our only demise, our inability to compromise. My stability that kept me alive, it seemed. My ability to slide my queen in the air.
I knew I was a prophet for me, and God began to speak. I knew I had the logic when my arguments was never be. I knew I had to get knowledge put together for the project. I went straight to the source, stick to the topic. I approached Jordan on a cloudy day, Spartan gray. We put together a pimpin' duo to pursue the pace. Said, yeah, I'm down with George, only if we spit the truth. Gotta come off real, so that we can present the proof. I come off kinda smart in jail, they calling me brilliant. Never leave the game until I'm sitting on 3 million. Pounced from the ground up from my poverty and tragedy, and now I live ever after happily. I call myself the majesty, crown on my head, price on my grave. King sent to earth, and I'm destined for fame. I tell it how I flip it, and I flip it how I tell it. Got lost in tame and came right back, and that's why I'm the relic. Why? It's not that you left, what confuses me is the fact that you never even came back. You don't even make me want to push the pen much, so I don't even know what I'm writing for. You're that lost cause I'm fighting for. Wake up and hit the switch, keep my lid shut tight. After a long night, eyes is vulnerable to light. Stretch out my battered body cause it's clinging to the taste of sleep. I snap back to reality, slide slippers on my feet. I go to the mirror, damn near scream. Switch some Listerine to intervene with anything. Send to the sink, I spit it in. I go back to my room, fold up a towel and some clothes, nice, press some shampoo, soap, razor, and my own spice. But before I leave the room with the sadness, I'm consumed. I look down at the pillow where you say you love me, where I used to kiss you. And I ain't saying that I miss you, or that I hate you, or that I love you. I'm just saying that I want you to come back if you want to. But off that, I hit the shower to empower my body, enrich my soul, fill my oral hole with substance to give my body energy to continue this journey where every day's pointless feels like an eternity. After my veins and heart have bled, my body's washed and fed. I pick up the phone and call my homie who's known me since before I was lonely. Since I was only 13, writing my first rhymes. The phone rings 1, 2, 3 times. Guess he ain't home, so today I'm on my own. He must have experienced body, but I thought he was hardly in the mood to party, which confused me.
Life's eternal journal logs, the past of what has been, but only you can write the future. I just do it with a pen, and then again you'll find your way to express the up and coming. Anyway, it's fine with me, I just do it with my drumming. Once it's found, you're boundless, there's no limit in the sky. People notice that you got it, they see fire in your eye, and they try to find it by following your example. The choice is up to you, I just make music to sample. Once you have it mastered, you become a leader of what you found. I became a leader through the findings of sound. So find your pen and start writing your daily diary, and if it's written with passion, maybe you'll soon inspire me.
ass whippings, acid tripping, and blonde jokes. Just stood on the calm before the storm. I swore on you. Most of the time, your mom's stuck, waiting for you to fall asleep so we can tweak and feed weak nostrils, seek fossils, reassemble to resemble emblems. I may sound smart, but my teachers used to hate me. Used to shoot me stern looks, cause I burn books and crown crooks just to earn stripes.
We got the skills and abilities nobody can match. Lock loaded and ready to attack. What we got, and we never put back.
Hands hit the platter to shatter any form of feeble matter. I write for the few that choose to be free. You cancel captivity by listening to me. We swing swords of speech and daggers of diction, slicing through mainstream music fiction. Turntablism is the able that I be. Ability within me, eliminate the enemy. Always backed by my boys, friendly and wrecking, which is a choice that you should make and always be checking. You already took a breather and you gave love back. Now it's our turn to show you this new track. We got the skills and abilities nobody can match. This is the only sickness you'd like to catch. Yeah, that's right.
I'm at large, an emotional discharge of all the scars I've accumulated. I've hated and mistreated, so I've defeated every last one. The defender of fun, stunned with amazement from out my basement, and you hate it. I've created what you couldn't make. It's lying naked, and you still couldn't rape it. If vulnerable is a skill that made you real, I've torn a hole in your frill. Frostbitten by spitting that's so cold it burns. Learn to take turns and share. Prepare to play fair, easily defeating without cheating. I'll be beating the far-fetched. Inspect the defects and the diction he selects and exposes flows for my own benefit. Spit indirect yet exact. We got the skills and abilities no one can match. I'm ready to attack. Give you all we got and we never hold back.
Finally say fuck it and I write my final song, then my rivals will be gone and they can finally be the best as I rest on the earth's surface. And I can rest proud knowing that I've spit these verses. It's kinda comical how we all fall down like dominoes, but all the while smile. It's why the nihilists so volatile. See, all things are good just so long as they used in moderation. I'm mediocre at best, but I thank God I'm patient. This is one of those movies where the bad guy wins. I listen to a eulogy that soothes me enough to mask my sins. This is the only thing that glues me, y'all can ask my friends. Sometimes I feel like hiding in the woods, never coming out, never to be seen again. And when I finally write my final song, and when I finally have my motto gone, and when my rivals is all gone, I'ma rest proud, I'ma rest proud. Hey yo, deciphering symphonics and accomplished tasks, past God's wrath. I'm still asked the same questions, never taught the same lessons. I still can't make sense, I'm just a grasshopper. Wax on, wax off, my brain's soft from the toxins I've inhaled now. Ever since the day that I was born to wear my crown of thorns, well, all I know is that I'm a dying race and I'm the last of mine, and my eggs have yet to hatch.
Oh, not the very, very beginning.
Well, feel it out.
Like the very, very beginning. I gotta act like I'm Snoop Dogg. Drop it like it's hot when the pimp's in the club. Gonna drop it like it's hot. Gonna drop it like it's hot when the pimp's in the club. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah, right, dude. I'm no Snoop Dogg. I'm a fucking fool. I'm a white kid and I go by the name of Friendly.
It's more than I ever wanted, and I wish I could give it back, because I never deserved what it was worth. Now it's payback for what I lack. Stare pretending I know me. My poetry lets me know the key. Definitions need no explanation, showing me clearly. Patterns scattered, simply do, re, mi, and beats. Seeing it for what it was, cataclysmatic. All these addicts who had it, drag it out past the point. Brag that they used to be past the joint, and that was when past the points. We had imaginations and pretend friends. Tenderly they were here to lend an opinion. Now they're nowhere near. It appears my endless list of reasons I exist has just been cleared. My tears were poured to cover my fears, ignored as a lover. And if I could relate, I feel humanly constrained as I carried a married hate in my last days. I'll find the ways to avoid my resurrection, cause I don't want back and find the lessons and tracks my mind forgot to mention.
I still can't figure out why you inspire me entirely. I still can't figure out why you show me mecha so passively, haphazardly. I try to show my character, they're obscured underneath my nouns, my sounds, my verbs. I stand a man with empty hands, nothing left except my words. So mine's a door if you believe it, this rhyme is yours if you receive it. I know this seems nothing more than a verse thirsty for a chorus. I wish I could offer it to you from the threshold of a fortress.
Essential time ticks, quintessential seconds pass. Develop daily doses of what now is the past. Remember mental moments and memories of the reminiscent. Back away from bitterness, realization of what it isn't. Missing it, thoughts are nice, thorough and precise. It happened twice, the last was the best. I was blessed, take a breather, take a breath. Relieve the stress from my breast. Opinions are as oppositions, emotions, hard indecisions. The decision that was made left an incision with a blade. Pay the price for what I didn't do. Should I have done something? Peace of mind, unsettled mind. Instead I'll be here with nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing.
Pisces, I'm a Taurus. I would write something fancy, but I'm without my thesaurus. I neglected it by accident. Now it's been days since we've spoken and it's broken. But when it finally decides to come around and fix itself, I'll convince it to write a poem to you or an ode to you. Till then, I'll just float to you. And selfishly, life is a pot in which I wish that you would melt with me. And when the pain is too much and I don't think that I'll survive it all, I consume you. You're like my Vicodins, my Tylenol. You're my cancer, you're my nourishment, my headache, my encouragement. When I don't think that I can do all this shit. If I did have a choice between you and my mother, you should already know that I stay true under covers. Through thick and through thin, and through apocalyptic revelations, I'ma stand behind you with all my balls and all my patience. And when the walls cave in and I'm alone, I will seek out. His thesis misproven, he lost sleep. Began to question his colleagues' views and he thought deep. He had it hard in the lab trying to prove his theory. Put down outcasted and he felt fury. But he had the will to prove they're wrong and show he's right. And in his manic state he stayed awake for 8 nights. They found the body a week later and maybe 2. And next to the dead genius they found a thesis that turned out to be true. He walked up a million stairs till he reached the pearly gate. Large man with a large book replied, I am the father fate. The book of life, the book of love, the book of pain and hate. You stand your man amongst the angels of the burning lake. I can never describe the vibe that arose from that gray old soul. But the genius in his heart, he felt a hole. Because he looked down at his book, faceless, turned pages for days and days. Frown when he found the genius's page.
Nowadays talk on this shit, I spit the sin and I seem to accomplish it. That go and grab the dream, we never seem to wait. Can you slip away with no mistakes? Flawless and spotless, whatever it takes to the bottle. Souls forgot the special thing. Cast away forever questioning what's happening. While God's laughing, it happens to be in the beginning whenever man began his sinning. As you listen, the world is spinning, it's crumbling, juggling key things. I mean not to be mean, but there seems to be something in between the mumbling. Babbling beneath battle rapping off the map in another territory. It's a scary story, one of sacrifice and torture. It's hard to be nice with nothing to look forward for I am for a present existence where there isn't any resistance, because this isn't the essence. I got the message of mass destruction, was reluctant to pass on functions. An eruption of corruption would be our own consumption. Keep it in the no one's stuck in a fucking blindfold. The truth's not seen or told, just riddled.
Dear God, I ask to complete this task of forgetting the past. If I don't, I won't last. I hear saints sing sermons and it's burning me to learning that you're yearning for a spirit and you earn it when you hear it. Evangelical angels shelter you from waves of tidal, but you many false wouldn't cross their glorifying idol. He starts to laugh at your golden calf. Your holy cow delivers wrath. Now you must walk the path back to a life that you once considered pure. Back to the fight that you must now endure. The pain that you feel is old wounds trying to heal. The sun is so real and it burns your skin to peel. You look down at your wrist where there once was stakes that are now scars in the midst of mistakes. Hail Mary, Holy Mother, I need to find your son. The saints will sing on because my life's just begun. Hail Mary, Holy Mother, I need to find your son. The saints will sing on cause my life's just begun. The wisdom of my mentor has helped me to stand back on my feet and trek through this land. I pursue purity in the cleanest form. Be hot or cold, not lukewarm. Music uplifts my mind to become more than man. Change the world as we know it is not my plan. I just influence, inspire, and give love. Get filled and overflow from the one above. Fly, little dove, and spread the word. He is coming back, let this be heard. Positive creativity enhances chances of longevity. Powerful spiritually, secures my lessons lyrically. See clearly what's to near me, but I focus what's to be of me. Really right for justice, morals, mold a man what is to be. We shall see seas of change and winds that strive to differ. Purify my blood with love, make me a giver. Ride the river to the bed, and for this flesh is temporary. Compare and contrast, you create concerns on the contrary. Very life forget skeptics, I'm optimistic. Mundane methods of the earth appear falsely mystic. Specific when speaking, so the lesson will be learned. I thank the one who gave it to me for this right I've earned. The dawn of the day is here to stay, for this is why we pray. Proceed on the pointed path and don't hesitate to say,
damn, I feel beautiful every way, every single day.
Even if your skies are gray, you could realize it's a beautiful day.
Damn, I feel beautiful every way, every single day.
Doesn't matter what the people say, you'll always do it in your own individual way.
Alright, say it with me now. Damn, I feel beautiful. Alright, two more times. Damn, I feel beautiful. One more time. Damn, I feel beautiful.
Flex of a wrist, packs the force of a fist. You fight back, then you miss. Stop, drop, and roll, you're about to be dissed by a purebred, funky, fresh finalist. I'm fine with being the #1 finalist in a crew born through the craft of the gifted, then grew more too. Laugh back at the wicked. The clouds may have shifted, but we fly and stay lifted above any turbulence that causes us to be drifted. Turntable is the style, I aspirate into a tip. B-boy is the sneaker, as his MCs might grip. We might trip, but we will get back up. What you're doing to the music, my advice is back up. Make way for us, and if you don't, we'll make our own. Because I'll be pushing and shoving until I'm in the zone. And once I get there, you better beware and prepare for the masters of music to take you there. And when I say there, I mean the essence of illness. This is hip-hop in the presence of realness. And once you have witnessed the style that we're given, you'll never turn back to your old way of living.
Distance, measurements of ones and tens. Pleasant peasants settle for little present sense. A riddle, the middle camp, the simple resemble the temple. Many an ample plan B to trample any with a sample mishandled. Like a warp 33 or a scratched up heat. Picking few out of the many, tricking clues, none for plenty. With sided packed airbags to prevent from injury and doors of alloy to prevent the toy from denting. And it's many, his melting memories attending to fade away like hurting enemies. So tenderly I asked to be separately from majority, because the masses of the many could mistake the past as an evil wrath, leaving everything pending, pretending to be lending while intending to be helping, but helping to the ending, defending from envy, but blending what I can be, the paper, the pen, and the thing, the king. System simply empty schisms.
I kill your negative with optimism.
Maybe you should look outside the prism.
And maybe you should look into the vinyl glisten.
Only your mind can put you in prison, given your current living situation, low life due to education.
Live your life alive with rhythm, and given what you've been given, during living in the moment being driven.
Find the time, the frame of mind, state is sublime. Me and MC spoken with rhyme, there's no mountain I can't climb.
It's my time to bust a line with a friendly friend of mine.
With Symphonic we combine, superpowers bind.
With our music we can fly.
Maybe I'm friendly cause I'm high.
And of course he means up in the sky.
Would you wonder why?
Take a breather, take a sigh.
Our lyrics try,
not here to lie,
but spit the truth.
Hear our cry
from out the booth.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun, man. We should do it again sometime.
Maybe next week.
Alright, dude, I'll hit you up.
Alright, cool.
Peace.
And when I finally do die, I'ma go out with a heart attack. Die because I finally find my relics and my artifacts. I call it how I see it, cause I see it from another view. Almost found the meaning, but I think I need some other clues. Open up your books and listen up, it's time to learn a lesson. Attention, keep the masses in the chair cause class is in session. We destined to meet our potential, tell we the goddamn best, we some goddamn vets. I sharpened up my pen, I cut the Highlander's head off. Threw on anonymous hospice smock and quickly fled off into the woods where I started my own society. The irony is I left defiantly and started a culture of propriety. And now I'm a monarch, Pizzle the Fifth. They caught me for embezzlement. I abandoned the ship, my rhymes are so sick. In fact, they so sick, they bottled up. That's what they used to kill the Pope with. Now the cardinals and clergy arguing over who will be Pope next. And I'ma still be the fucking greatest till y'all kill me from overdoses on a small pink pill. I'm all things ill and leave all things killed. Hey yo, fuck this world for being stuck to my feet. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, someone make sure that they release this tape. We're friends and the castle falls. Someone help me break down these walls. When I finally do die, you make it. When I'm in heaven, please buy my ticket. It's not what you take with you when you die. It's the shit you really spit left behind. It's the people you like, take it all love. It's a spot you get in heaven, showing love to your bum.
Reverse the situation, I'm placing my position. Switching losses to gains remain rugged, recording basements. Hand placement stuck to mixers and electrical production system. This some first fight flawless, my right stop always gets them. Trial leads to error, error leads to a fix. Fix leads to terror with a perfected mix. Kicks hit low, hats resonate lobes. Earlobes with high hopes, the massive maker of noise. Tools are not toys, they are used to free minds, with impacting pounds of pressure, breaking limiting binds.
Finally, the finalists, finalists in any race or rally. Actually, after the tally, the end of the CD is more fun than Hallies. Beware, we bear barriers buried beneath. I was a labor to cater to faters. Hey, to see you later. The matter on the platter, we already ate her. Steadily, we create her. Constantly, hip hop is me. Suddenly, an MC who knew to form a crew. I grew into a sleuth in the vinyl, and in time, I'll produce. Sicker and sicker, quicker and quicker, unless a victim of stress and liquor. I'll make it, take it, waste it, and as soon as I taste it, I'll spit it out because there isn't any doubt.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen.
Symphonic.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen.
Friendly.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen.
Kid Virtue.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, gentlemen.
DJ Wreckon.
DJ Wreckon.
We are the Vinylists.
That's the Vinylists.
Steadily increases is my motivation thesis. Puzzle made by pieces, the progression never ceases. Hardship earned by the few that choose to grin and bear it. Labor leads to fruitful gifts accepted and inherit. Bounties of blessings and a return from a harvest. A collection of a culture commanded by the lift of harvest. A movement so immense that it erases ignorance and places happiness on the land with innocence and justice.